everyone, welcome to Edusaksham. There are two friends, 6 and 8. They are walking on a straight road. 8 is carrying a lot of chocolates with him. 8 can only make a jump of 8 meters in one go. Every time he makes a jump, he drops one chocolate. Now 6 is a very smart chap. He wants to collect the chocolates dropped by 8. But only problem with 6 is that he can only make a jump of 6 meters in one go. But he will be able to pick the chocolates only at those points where 8 has dropped them. So let's find the shortest distance where 6 will find his first chocolate. In the first step, 6 makes a jump of 6 meters, but he is 2 meters behind the chocolate. So he misses it and decides to make another jump. In the next step, he reaches 12 meters, which is 4 meters ahead of the first chocolate, so he could not grab the first chocolate. But he can see another chocolate 4 meters ahead of him, so he decides to make another jump. This time he reaches 18 meters. Again, he missed the second chocolate as he overjumped by 2 meters. But he again sees an opportunity to grab a chocolate 6 meters ahead of him. So he won't give up for another try. Finally, in the next jump, he reaches 24 meters and finds his first chocolate. The concept used in this situation is related to least common multiple. So we will understand this concept in detail. First, observe the 3 words used in LCM carefully. They are least, common, multiple. Let's start our discussion from reverse order, that is multiple. What are multiples? A multiple is the result of multiplying a number by an integer. For example, 5 into 2 is equal to 10. So, 10 is a multiple of both 5 and 2. Also, the number 5 and 2 will be the factors of 10. Now, coming back to the concept of LCM, you may ask why only least common multiple and not the highest common multiple? Well, you know the answer. Just think about multiples. Let us take the multiples of 3 and 9. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 and so on. And the multiples of 9 are 9, 18, 27, 36 and so on. So finding the least common multiple of 3 and 9, it will be 9, as 3 into 3 is equal to 9 and 9 into 1 is equal to 9. Now let's find the highest common multiple. The second common multiple after 9 will be 18 and the third common multiple will be 27. Similarly, the fourth common multiple will be 36 and the list will go on till infinity. Hence, we cannot find the highest common multiple. Now you are familiar with the basic concept of LCM. But how do we find the LCM of 2 or more numbers? There are 2 methods to find the LCM. First, by prime factorization method and second, by short division method. First, let's discuss about prime factorization method. There are 2 friends, A and B. They were told to find the LCM of 6 and 8. They both used different methods to find the LCM. First, they both noted the factors of 6 and 8. The number 6 can be factorized as 2 into 3. Similarly, we can factorize 8 as 2 into 4. Further, 4 can be factorized as 2 into 2. The LCM of 6 and 8 should be a number that is divisible by both 6 and 8. Hence, they have to find the smallest number that is divisible by both 6 and 8. A observed the factors of 6 and 8. He thought that since I have to find the LCM, so I should multiply the factors of 6 and 8 together. So he multiplies 2 into 3 and 2 into 2 into 2 to get 48. B observed the 2 numbers very carefully. He thought that to get the multiple of both 6 and 8, I should first look at the factors of both the numbers individually and should make a number that has at least all the factors which would individually be present in both 6 and 8. So he goes to the number 6 and observe that the factors are 2 into 3. So he picks both of them. Now he goes to 8 and see that 8 has factors 2 into 2 into 2. So he observes carefully that he has already picked 2 into 3. Hence, he has 2 with him. For making 8, he only needs another 2 into 2. Hence, he picked only 2 into 2. Thus, B made the number 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, that is 24, which is actually the smallest number, which is the multiple of both 6 and 8. Where did A went wrong then? 48 is also a multiple of 6 and 8. But A used the common factor twice, so he made a multiple, but that was not the smallest. Suppose if B left one of the non-common factors to make a smaller number, then what would happen? Suppose he leaves 3, then he would get factors as 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8. It is smaller than 24, but it is not a multiple of 6. Similarly, if he leaves a 2, then he would get 2 into 3 into 2, that is 12. It is also smaller than 24, but now it is not a multiple of 8. So we conclude that the LCM can be obtained by multiplying the common factors and the non-common factors, but always remember to take the common factors only once. Because if we take the common factors twice, then we will get a number which would be the multiple of both the numbers, but it won't be the least. That was simple, right? Now let's discuss the second method to find the LCM, that is short division method. To understand the short division method, let us take two numbers, 12 and 30. We will write 12 and 30 together, separated by a comma. The smallest prime number that will divide both 12 and 30 is 2. On dividing 12 and 30 by 2, we will be left with 6 and 15 respectively. Now 6 and 15 can be divided again by 3 to get 2 and 5. Now 2 and 5 don't have any common prime number between them. Thus, considering all the prime factors together, the LCM will be 2 into 3 into 2 into 5, that is equal to 60. So far you have seen the steps that we use to find the LCM. But how interesting it would be if you could see the entire concept happening in front of you. So let's visualize this concept by taking the example of number 12 and 30. The number 12 was factorized as 2 into 2 into 3 and 30 was factorized as 2 into 3 into 5. Let's write them in a rectangular box separately. Now, if we overlap the common multiples, what do we get? The new box will be the LCM of 12 and 30, which also turns out to be 60. That was all about the concept of LCM. Let us take an interesting example to get a more clear picture of LCM. Akansha is playing a game called Buzz. In this game, there are 3 sirens, red, blue and yellow, and each is buzzing after every 3, 5 and 10 seconds respectively. To win the game, Akansha has to press the buzzer at that second of time when all the 3 sirens are activated. She needs a help to win. Let's help her. If you see here, red siren buzz after every 3 seconds, blue in every 5 seconds and yellow in every 10 seconds. So red is buzz in a multiple of 3, blue in a multiple of 5 and yellow in a multiple of 10. So when they all buzz together on their common multiple. So to win the game, Akansha has to press buzzer at that second of time, which is a common multiple for all the 3 sirens. And to win the game more quickly, she needs to know least common multiple. Hence, we have to find the LCM of 3, 5 and 10. By using short division method, we find that LCM of 3, 5 and 10 is 30. So Akansha has to press the buzzer after